Faster turns mod, hopefully applied. I said download it. As far as I know, it should be active. So maybe the turns will be a touch faster, not like a ton faster. So what the impression I got from the mod. But there'll be fewer, at least fewer diplomacy offers, so the turn will have more time to process and won't be interrupted as often. Hopefully, also introduce the lab, free DLC, free LC, which I haven't played with yet because I need to update my drivers because it seems like a nightmare to mess around with. So I'll probably go in and play with that. Probably in my own time for a few minutes. Seems like it's just a real sandbox silly for memes. You have nothing of any use to me. Because you're unlikely to be in a battle anytime soon. You're looking out. You're watching the pass. You fled. And now you need to come back to Akendorf to regenerate your forces to replenish. You got caught. Really, from that far away you got caught? I said, no, don't fight me, dude. Just let me go. I don't want to fight in the underground. You're gonna get killed. That's so obnoxious. It's so obnoxious. I have to retreat. Oh, this army's gonna take so much damage. I have to retreat. It's I'm very annoyed. I'm very, very annoyed.
Time for things to
I'll fight the battle. I'm not happy about it. I thought about going further south, so we would be away from Henrik, and we wouldn't be caught. But I guess I was closer than I thought it would be okay. I guess we're closer than I thought, and we got caught, and it was very annoying. But Heinrich wants to fight, so we'll fight Heinrich. And we're gonna hide in the back and shoot him with our artillery, and that's plenty of magic for us. So it's a narrow area. Very tight area. Storm vermin on the sides as well.
Storm vermin.
Ah, storm vermin.
Ready. Storm vermin.
If it's good enough.
I am right paw. Warlock engineer.
And then you guys are all group 3. You guys are going to serve as regular range units. Something really skirmishing going on as much here. You guys can just up here as warp fire throwers. A skirmish unlikely to happen. Go to the side. I'll figure out something to do with you soon enough. Right there. Kind of a short range, but whatever. Now the important boys. Get in here. Artillery ready to go. And then the chariot. So you guys are now all group 4. 4. Don't really need to be locked down. You can be group 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, got it, barely. And then we just get going. You actually should be closer to both of these, so we should switch around to artillery a little bit. You get over here. You move over a little bit. You move over. You get like right there. I think engineer. Get there to babysit them. Quick, you go on that side. Much better. They have a long way to go. They have a really long way to go. So we're just gonna chill for a while. Maybe I should should put the warp fires on the front line, but in skirmish mode. And then the chariot can swoop in to like counter attack anything coming in there. Maybe that's how that works. Maybe there'll be a way to make that work. Yeah, it's going to be on skirmish. You're going to immediately run away from the flying units. That's just super annoying. That to deal with. Got caught. That's obnoxious. Are we in range yet? Not quite. I like the little Skaven touches. Throwing out some from belows, even though we already are below, already in the underway. I love those settings in this game. Can we get like a Warhammer style Dragon Age game? I would be all over that. Oh, you're already shooting those guys. Good. In fact, change targets, get the Mortis engines. What are you even shooting at? Catapults? The Grave Guard. Alright, you can't hit him and switch back to the Gorgeists. Alright, you did hit him. How much range do you have on this thing? Not much, dude. Yeah, you have some. Might be a little bit close. We're gonna be minimum range soon. Wow, it was real late, dude. Nope, 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 nope. You guys gotta get out of there. Oh, just immediately explode. Oh, man, that did not work out the way I wanted it to. Well, I've learned my lesson. So many large units around here. Quick, get in there. Oh, just to fight this thing then. Thank you for immediately running in your explode. Rocket. I should rock these knights. Get in there, punch that thing. Oh, you're not shooting rockets? I would really appreciate some rockets to go out there. Oh, did they killed my flippin'... they killed the flamethrowers. I don't think we can use the flamethrowers anymore. They just are so inconsistent. Alright, this engine's dead. Quick, I'd love it to kill that guy. It seems unlikely to happen anytime soon. If you can't get on him, get on him. Right, so cannon. Stormriven, get in on that fight. Quick, you're almost there. Also, give everyone some bit of a round buff. Ooh, just go shoot. Who do you think you are? Get out of here.
Blades charge! Spellcasting!
I wanna like hit things, please.
Quick head
Yeah,
taker!
just kill Heinrich. It should be an easy fight.
Sky things! Ocean slingers!
Oh, shoot that thing. Please shoot that thing.
Quick head taker!
We continue to kill that man. You help him out.
Destruction!
Oh, there goes my doom wheel. It's too brave. It's too brave. Wait. Flee, run for your life. Dude, what is this thing trying to cut it off? Stop. Make that thing stop. Alright, enemy lord's wounded.
Glory for me! Skaven! Yes, yes! Yes, kill, kill! Murder, kill,
No, you stay on these guys. Stay on these Blood Knights.
Quick head taker! Fight them! Back on the ground!
Is it dead? It's disintegrating. Alright, that thing's dead. They're all dead. Alright, got him. What an annoying battle. Lost a whole bunch of units just because I got caught underground. At least we didn't lose the Doom Wheel. We lose those flamethrowers, we decided to phase them out of the army because they just don't seem effective enough. Like, they don't shoot ever. They don't fire when I need them to fire. We put them up front, the skirmers makes them run back. I don't have them in skirmers, so they just get attacked. Maybe they get a shot off. If I have them behind the line, they don't fire over units. I have to move them to the side. They're very slow. They just don't seem to... There's a lot of situations the flamethrower units don't seem to work out. A few situations they do, when they do, it's spectacular, but I'd rather just have a consistent, reliable force. Lost some storm vermin now, which is actually a big problem. Might have to sit in outdoor, recover, recruit some new units, hang out.
Victory! Hornet rat noticed me!
The Doom Wheel did not survive. Oh, come on. He didn't suffer any casualties. That HP, he was still alive. Nonsense.
Enslave!
Well, that's a good amount of money. We don't need money that bad, though.
The horse of ours.
Oh, we accidentally got that mission done. And hey, we got a buff. Magic resistance for the whole army. I wasn't even prepared for that.
Quick head taker!
We can't recruit while in the city, so we lose turn of recruitment. It's a bit of a sad time.
A stiff tail.
You can't upgrade... Overseer? Sapper? Never even used that. That's an ability, didn't we? Augment, constant. No, we used it. Because it's a constant augment. Crack Skull. Crack Skull, that sounds fun. Let's get... Flying units cannot move when casting. Okay.
Assassinating.
Ognag, you do a better job. Oh, just look at all these vulnerable targets, though. We just go in and strike the... I don't want to destroy the vampire's army, but he started it. So I want to be stabbing these dwarves in the back sooner or later. Preferably sooner, but possibly at this point later. Don't need that income. Maybe somewhere we can get some a little bit more income out of. Oh, we're at war with these fellows, too. Ah. Yeah, I forgot about that. We still have not resettled Teotihuacan. So just money, just capacitor upgrades. Which is not a bad thing. But it does get us more income. Which is not very exciting.
I am warlord. Ashen contract approved. Snake scarring.
What's going on over here? Caracas. You can't see. You really can't see. Doesn't do me any good if you can't see. I just need to click on his army, please.
Where next now?
What about raiding? How far I can get in while raiding? Not far at all.
Still can't raid.
But gets us some money, gets us food, just take attrition from the undead menace. Upgrade as many walls as we can muster. For the time being.
No Skaven layer.
You go spy on... I don't know. You're gonna have to sit over here and watch this stuff happen. Still, the cogs of betrayal are still turning. But we are really surrounded, and they have quite a few more soldiers, like quite a bit bigger army than we do. But if they all flee their homeland, they go fight distant wars, and we can, like, just strike them down. Especially if I get a third army that can take down... So if I have 3 armies, we have Queek, attack the north, Skulpic, whatever our second commander's name was, attack the west, and then a third army kind of clean up the middle to southwest or something. Something like that going on. Because the vampires, especially with Lightning Strike, I'm not too scared at all. It seems like they have conquered most of the world. That's the thing, I'm torn. How much do I need the dwarves help to fight the vampires and vis-a-vis? Because I need them both gone. The dwarves, for the objectives, like by definition, have to be dead. I don't think we need to exterminate the undead, but I also don't want them around. And if we're already at war, we don't like each other, they're going to be a problem. So if we can take out the undead, that'd be great. But I need the dwarves to be gone, so that's also a problem. Yeah, it's a little bit faster. Just a little bit. Should have went and like attacked the vampire counts again. All right, Queek. You know, you hanging out here.
Quick.
The Empire's almost the same color we are. It's weird. It's kind of distracting. Do you hang out for 4 turns to replenish? I suppose.
Plan Moors.
And then we want instead of flame. The flamethrower survived. Oh, I was able to get rid of them. So we had a chariot. Chariot was not actually useless. We can get rat ogres instead. Rat ogres fulfill basically the same purpose. Or we can just grab more artillery. I think I do want some sort of shock unit. And the rat ogres are fun, they're fine. They don't have any tech research for them, which is a problem, but we can get that tech and just kind of hold them in reserve. Like, don't be too aggressive with them until that tech is completed, and they'll be alright. Bag to Wazabag. You need a wall. Gentlemen, you need walls. Everyone needs defenses.
Silent killer.
Gone is the time we can go without defenses everywhere. And by gone is that time, I mean that time never existed. Ever. Just
Quick kill.
Oh, Kosovar is undefended.
I'm deadly.
Basically undefended. Can I reach it in 1 turn? Looks like the answer is actually no. So we'll just march along. Continue to raid. Check all of our upgrades. Everything's working. The gears are turning. Another turn or 2, we can start. Definitely what chain sentry beasts or Eastern Badlands will be surrounded by dwarves. Once we get this lightning strike in, they're not gonna know what hit them. It's like 4 turns of me just recruiting with Queek. And that army on Carrick Dromar needs to get out of here. And then we could potentially start just laying into the dwarves here, who apparently have a bad economy. I feel like that's lying to me. Oh, so many dwarves. I wonder if how the Empire. Looks like the Empire is fighting back against these undead. I wonder who's winning. I wonder exactly what the situation is. I can't really see. I can only see so much. Of course, betraying the dwarves is gonna make every other faction hate us, but by the time that's never gonna matter. Everyone already hates us because they're Skaven. But by the time we run into another faction that's not vampires or dwarves, they're either hostile, so like chaos or something, or they would have forgotten that transgression. Especially if it's a Skaven faction. You could make a lot of money attacking the undead right now. And right now, maybe. Maybe I could just start taking over the undead, build out from there, and then use that power afterwards to take on the dwarves. I'm really at a loss for which strategy is going to be superior. It is Scalpos. Scalpos is my man. You're about to attack a siege battle. You don't really need either of those right now. You could take looter. You don't need looter. Better presence probably good for you. I was upgrading your... Ooh, weapon strength against dwarves. Definitely gonna need that. You can take that. That's not right this second you're gonna need that, but you will need that. Because guess who we're gonna be fighting against very soon. And by very soon is relative. Eventually. Guess who you're gonna be fighting against eventually. And I'm very sad that you failed that mission. You got the experience for it at least. Still would prefer you to have not failed that mission.
Warlord, me.
Can reasonably win a siege battle here. How long does it take? 10 turns. Man, they are dug in. Throw up some storm vermin on the walls in siege equipment. In siege towers. Gonna take 4 turns anyway. A lot of clan rats. They have some ranged attacks. They have no ranged units. They have some monstrous creatures, some ghosties. I think we can take the fight. I mean, the undead are kind of crummy, right? And then Scalpos himself can't do anything. He's on a mount, and so is Obscythe. Bastion can get up there, though. Do a little bit of damage. I would rather have just had the garrison.
Fight! Kill! Death frenzy!
Rather have had the garrison been assaulted
Back into
successfully.
tunnels!
I'm thinking, do I want to back off and try to assault them again next time? They don't have any relief coming. They're not getting any bigger, not getting any stronger. Oh, I changed the line.
Die for me!
I changed the line. Break the siege. Break siege.
Betrayed. Not my fault!
Break siege. It's not your fault, Scalpos.
It rules the night.
Yeah, the night. You need to go into like raiding stance though, so you don't get...
Hunt for slaves!
You don't take attrition damage. I don't have the assassin try again to take down their defenses. That slightly more research? Like eventually for 10,000 I want 6% research rate? For that much money? Not really. Death Gorge. Guess what you need? Walls. Okay. Still waiting on more money because spending it on our infrastructure still. And you're gonna get that upgraded, which is even more money. The all forces upkeep reduction is so good. And upgrades for all sack, that's so good. You're not moved, Ognag. No, you're doing a fine job. Just watching. It's gonna be primarily what your job is for a while. Vectique. Yeah, keep an eye over here. I want you to keep your positive public order bonus there, though. We'll go in and manage some taxes. I think there's some places that we aren't taxing that we could probably start taxing. Let's add more money, let's get more armies, and more armies are great, especially if we get a third army, and that third army we use to help take down the help take the doors down a notch. My fear, though, with backstabbing the doors, they'll probably lose against the vampires, and vampires are super scary, and the undead have frequently been super scary in Warhammer 2. The undead just are ravenous. I don't want to hit that wall. So if the dwarves could do some damage to them, keep them busy for a while, that'd be great. But then if they would start winning, that's a problem, because I have to kill them either way. I suppose I just have to do what's best for me, because either way I'm running into a big, scary force of powerful units. So I just have to kind of pick my poison. And I might as well just take the nearest opportunity to take on the dwarves. In particular, because the undead are surely still fighting other people. So that gives us some little bit of relief from them. Income from raiding, income from sacking. Cool. Torture detachments have been deployed across your armed forces while clan rat troops scavenge for goods. They set to work on inhabitants, clawing the locations of secret stashes and caches from the hapless subjects. Raiding and sacking income have been increased as a result of this excellent plan. Upgrade. What do you got? Are you good, Karake Peaks? Mostly waiting on you to grow. Alright, once again, assault garrison. Success. Much, much better now. Now this should be a much better deal for us. Much better. Alright. I can spend a few turns, so we delayed it by a turn, but this should be a much better fight for us now.
Win battle.
Don't auto resolve. I don't want to go up ladders, I want siege towers. I could probably do with just 2 siege towers. That'll take 2 turns.
Win battle, or else.
Quick still recruiting, 2 more turns on that. Nope. Kind of a spooky army. Karazakarak, though. Oh, it's gonna be such a blow for them to take out Karazakarak. If we get Black Crag in there too, that's not even a very big garrison. Imagine hitting both of those. I think next turn, probably we start recruiting. We recruit kick up our 3rd army recruitment. The Empire is almost dead. Just seeing that, it looks like the Empire is gone. They have a couple provinces left, but judging on that balance of power thing, if the legendary AI is losing that much balance of power, they're basically dead. His name's Drawn. Who are you and what are you doing? The dwarves have so many units. That's why I don't want to just suddenly attack them if they have that many units. How can I starve them out? Like I say, the only thing I can think of is take their capitals and cripple them with a swift strike, a surprise attack, which is real shady. It's alright, we're role-playing Skaven, so it's fine. If this war with the vampires would be a little more violent. If these armies would trade more, we'd be in a better spot. As far as the empires have Fort Oberstyre. They're almost destroyed. Why do they have that? Like, core vampire province. Although with another army, that doesn't mean we're going to start losing food again. We just aren't going to have that much food.
It
One more turn, and you're ready to go. 3 more turns for research. Don't remember what our research is. You're going to take at least 1 more turn for that.
Soon kill.
See if there's coming to help or attack us. Looks like nope.
Iona, Scar, move.
It's important for you to have eyes on these armies, everything going on over here. Scapos, you do new stuff. Factique just kind of observing that they don't have a lot over here and could easily take it. That we could easily take it. Not they. We are they. Oh, how much money? 14k? That might be enough to start recruiting. Plague Monk Sensor Bearers. I mean, is that worth 9,000? And can we get any heroes in on this business? We totally can get a Plague Priest. Oh, leadership and melee attack for all units in the army is good. Solid business. We don't need to recruit you right now, though. They will be recruited. The Grey Seer for... yeah, the Grey Seer. They're just so... They're just not... There's a lot of drama with Grey Seers. So the Warlords are just nicer. This guy's a lot of loyalty. And he has poison attacks, which isn't that great. But some ambush success in local-owned region isn't that good. But I'll recruit him anyway. Welcome to the team. Huge recruitment cost reduction for this guy. Immediately. And then we need to start giving him an army. I don't want to be set up. Armor piercing is required. We're going to be fighting dwarves soon. So we're going to need death globes. I mean, poison globes is probably good too, right? And anti-large, anti-infantry. Dwarves are mostly infantry. So I do have some machines. And of course set up some artillery in here as well. It needs to be a bit on the cheaper side. Can't be all super high quality. So let's give him, he's going to have at least like some clan rats, right? So maybe I should open up some clan rats. And do we have any, I mean, could just do like slingers, maybe even slaves in here. Night runners, I don't give them night runners. I don't feel bad if you have night runners. You'd want night runners poison, because the poison actually can affect the dwarves. As range units are going to be a couple of death globes, and I guess some poisonous gutter runners. But you can have spear. Yeah, let's have them spears. The spears can maybe attack the artillery. Give them like 4 units of spears. Mostly for financial reasons. I mean, yeah, I mean like Scalpos' armies that has clan rats in it. It's not a big deal. See you, dwarves. Don't know where you're going, but it's funny to watch them run off into the fog of war, potentially doing something silly, and weakening themselves for their eventual betrayal. What do I do with Queek, though? I don't want to betray them right now. And what's Queek's job going to be up here in perfect betrayal position? The scary thing is, I've betrayed them. It's not time yet. We just lost the campaign, so I really want to make sure when we do it, it's go time. Might wait until chaos. Surely chaos invades at some point. I mean, surely they can march right through the dwarven areas and the vampire areas. They have a lot of fighting to do. Maybe we should just have our hero keep marching up north. Our hero marches up north. Maybe he can find... let's see what's going on with like the northern forces, northern factions, the other human factions, Norska. Eventually chaos has to come. Battle is a blood-soaked affair, limbs severed, bones exposed, men left for dead in the Kruror-soaked fields among scores of fallen friends and enemies. Strong weapons forged with time, sweat, expertise mark the difference between victory and defeat. A good sword cuts clean, severing heads and limbs, where lesser weapons will merely maim. As instability grows across the world, so does man's bloodlust and his desire for war and carnage. So just a bunch of bonus weapon damage. Okay. Brutal. So just the fights go a little bit faster. Kind of a mild effect.
Ashen contract approved. Contract taken. Good.
Got him. Good job, Caracas. And you're gonna fight this turn.
Storm vermin, attend me.
Thing I want you to have before we fight. What do I want you to upgrade? No, Pleg's really good. Yeah, I'd probably upgrade Peg. Or decrease your miscast chance. Or upgrade your Bless with Filth. Wither wouldn't even be too terrible either. Or give your Pestilent Breath poison. Upgrade Plague. Increase damage. It's a fun ability, sure.
Many kills to come.
Ognag. Keep scouting. In fact, keep wandering back and forth, mostly pointlessly. Nothing I want there, nothing I want there. Go through one at a time. Hey, Akendorf, that's where I want. Food, oh, so good, more food. Especially because I just made new armies, so we're losing food. You guys are all set. Also, should be checking taxes. You're being taxed, not being taxed. You're being taxed, but you're unhappy about it, which means I should upgrade one of your bells when I get a chance. You're not being taxed, can I tax you? Yeah, I can tax you. Want money? I can tax you as well. It's more money. I also need to upgrade you. You're being taxed and aren't mad about it. You're obviously being taxed and aren't mad about it. Same with you. Whoa, was that upgrade? Yeah, characters aren't finished being upgraded. It's most of our money.
Fight, die for me.
Okay. Solid. And you there, buddy.
Watches me.
Now it's time to grab you your Storm Vermin core. Very important you have that. And now it's time for you to fight, I believe. Oh wait, isn't Queek done? Queek, you're done doing what you were doing. I mean, we can just go attack for money. And you can actually reach... Really, you can reach Grenstadt from here? Do I dare? Who are you? Hamlin Haupt Anderson. Mr. Anderson. So I'm tempted to attack Grenstadt. I don't want to be ambushed by that guy, though. I mean, we can probably take him. It's just for money. And it's not much. Oh, it's almost no garrison. It's a pretty weak garrison compared to what we can throw at it. It does have walls, though. It does have walls. We can just breach the walls.
Many kills to come.
If we fail the garrison, I probably won't do it. Alright, fail the garrison, I probably won't do it. I mean, it's still gonna be there in turn. So the question is, then what do I do? I can go over here and get Matorka. I mean, that's the other part of Akendorf. Yeah, get that, because that's the other part of Akendorf. And you can walk. They don't have an army strong enough to contest you. Hello, Matorka. That's not a bad army, but you'll be fine. You sit. If they come out to fight you, so be it. Just in case, though, I'll do this right. Should have done it before the hero actions, whatever, we get the clan stone. Use per battle now. And then we can come down here. And not far enough down. Come down here and attack Kasabar.
Stop! Die!
Oh, you get ×0 because you're not Queek. Do you want to spend food on this? No, not in a siege battle. Initiate the combat.
Fight! Kill!
So just go up the walls in siege towers and shoot them, shoot 'em with the ranged units and artillery. Easy strategy.
Voila! Hungry for battle.
So right there and right there, up our side of the wall.
Guide us, hold one. Guide us, hold one. Storm vermin.
Up the middle for no reason, storm vermin. Behind them,
Spears.
bunch of clan rats. Behind a bunch of clan rats.
What?
So you guys can actually be group 3. And why would you be in the front?
Storm vermin.
And by group 3, I mean group 4.
Clan rat spears. Bringing up.
Rocket,
Ready, ready.
you, and you guys have different ranges. So you shouldn't necessarily be in the same group.
Come on.
But what I can do is put you and you in the same group, because you guys, get out of your slingers,
Guide us, hold one.
skirmishers. Because you guys have similar ranges. So I actually put you in the same group. No skirmishers, that means you two get in a group. You two get in a group 6. Which will be actually positioned just behind you, probably. And then artillery, take your positions. Kind of haphazardly. Okay, and you're gonna go up the wall, Bastion. Start the battle.
Yes, yes. What orders?
You guys need to run. That way, group 5 can get up here. That's so group 6 can also. Group 6, like the whole group, can also get up here.
Brave, fierce Mimi. Warplock loaded.
You don't have any abilities. You can take your leisurely time. Oh, you'd be able to get up here and plague these guys super hard, though. Like right there. Get up there and hit it. Yeah, get that plague damage in. It's under the wall. Is it still hitting them? It's still hitting them. Okay, good. It's actually just shredding these rays, which is exactly what I wanted. We just destroyed these guys with magic. So good. Get up the stage, get up the towers, boys.
Move, move.
I don't have what those rats. They got kind of wrecked though. You guys should all be in range. All our ranged units are in range. All our ranged units are in range, except for you.
Quick, quick. Fight back.
That's kind of rough. They're down their armor.
I am best.
That was like a really aggressive use of magic. It looks like those debuffs and buffs are just completely wrecked these guys. Are you cowards fleeing? You cowards are running, aren't you? No, you're not. Just get off the wall. What's wrong with you?
Mighty warlord, Mimi.
I was gonna have you shoot a rocket. It doesn't seem necessary now. And our death globes are out of ammunition. Oh, nice shot. I need you to get up the wall. Same with you guys. Range units all get up the wall now. That's enough shooting my own units, please. Can you like arch over the wall? Is there a way you can do that? Beautiful. I don't think the flame cannon, I don't think the field gun can accomplish that same task. They can, great. Don't believe they can. Get on the wall. Just get on. Game position for me somewhere on this wall. That's all I need. Hey, they all just fell over dead, no problem. I didn't even need to deal with the monstrous creatures on the ground. Oh, it's the easy battle. Oh my god, we didn't even break a sweat. Although it looks like we lost more units too, because they barely hurt anything. Looks like we lost more units to our own units than they did, because we got big gaps in some clan rats. But they didn't actually like do any damage to us. Interesting. Oh, I love the death globes. Definitely got to hire that for the amateur army. So I should spend those storm vermin. Should be the last thing I spent. Should we have our next army stuff kind of like this army with some storm vermin, but mostly clan rats to body block while we have range units to most of the damage. We can zag it for all the money ever. That's enough money. I want to do it. We can come back later to actually conquer it. Over 20,000. Like, that's a lot of money to pass up if I didn't want to sack it. And now we can recover for a turn. Well, I don't think there's anything I need to do with that money. It's just good to have, so I can continue to aggressively purchase new units. One thing we can do. Come down here and just grab these guys with a small army. And we'll use the free guy. Give him like a unit. Have him walk out here. Where is he? Why are you up here? Oh, I moved you to the wrong place. Summoned you in the wrong place. It's fine, but you're not supposed to be up there. Give him a couple of slaves. Just to keep him somewhat loyal. And then he can march his butt down here, conquer these things, so we finally have that province. Probably should have been taken care of a while ago. And I think that's it for this turn. Yeah. Suppose if we just conquer the race the doors, conquer the vampire territory, we don't have to betray them right now. We could just save it for like the last thing we do ever, and be just much stronger by the time we do it. That option is on the table. There's no rush to destroy the dwarves. While we have opportunity, you know what? Maybe we just maintain opportunity to fight off the vampires and don't even bother with the dwarves yet. And then if chaos comes, they can help us fight them. And if we conquer the rest of the world, then we can eat the dwarves as our last thing. So, you know, I've changed my mind. We're not... Yeah, I don't think we're fighting the dwarves yet. Especially because they don't seem to mind us. Oh, you want to fight? You want to go? All right. All right, let's go, Walmond. His name's Walmond. It'll be okay. 8. Don't even need 8, but I like to be sure because if we lose, this army's destroyed. That's very, very expensive. How much can I get away with? Let's add 2. That keeps us in surplus food. We probably don't need 6, but still decent. And deploy. We're underground, which is great for us. We'll be fine, I think. I think we'll be A-okay. Fight the battle. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Nope, we're set. Decent magic. Queek's army. Let them have it with the artillery. They have lots of wagons, which we have a handful of Stormvermin. 1, which hopefully ranks up soon, so it gets those... Oh, it needs 3 extra ranks, because it needs to be rank 9. This one doesn't even have those bonuses, it's only rank 8. Oh, how these guys don't have the bonuses. None of our halberds have these bonuses, because they get the extra bonuses of being rank 9. Was it rank 9 or rank 7? At a certain rank, they get the additional bonuses. There's just a little itty-bitty rat ogre unit, which we can use to probably defend our ranged units, maybe, because we lost that Doom Wheel. It's a shame. Happens. Alright, start deployment. Oh, they're coming over. This is what is it? This is underground? How is this underground? There's like trees and stuff. How is this underground? That doesn't make a lick of sense. I suppose I just wait for them to go over the mountain. What a not great. I mean, the cat. This mostly just affects the field gun, but I want the field gun to do work because they have a lot of stuff to shoot with the field gun. So we do same kind of deal we did last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 in the middle. Man, it looks like they really can't. Like, just can't. Too much room. We're too set. Too many units. They can't quite all fit the way I want them to. It's a very first world problem to have.
Skaven, yes, yes.
That is hideously asymmetrical. I think I have to go with it though, because it'd be very tedious to make it perfect. So guess what? You don't get to be perfect. Yeah, sharp flanks. There's maybe the side if I need to. Got our runners. Alright. All of you on 3. All of you on 4. No skirmish. You guys back here to do I don't know what. Then is there any small hill I can maybe put this field gun on? Not really. Put it in the middle though. It's like the best elevation we can get. Put the catapult. And obviously our lords need to come back here. And the rat ogres. Go ahead and grab this flank. Start the battle. No need to not have you in units though. 5, 6, 7. You don't ever use it. 8. So you just click on the flag, then the banner sometimes. Frequently. Can't even see them. We just have to chill for a long time. Extra powder. Bonus explosion and armor piercing damage. Let's see, if we give it extra reload and accuracy, should actually deploy that. You just pop this on their flying units. Like their dragon right there, that's gonna be good. Well, how's everyone going? Looking good? What's your name again? Obskife. Oh, we're shooting. We're not shooting. That's just how those field guns looks. Okay, no, we are shooting. You're fine. Shooting what you're shooting right now. Especially because you're very accurate hitting this flying unit, surprisingly. Nice shoot the catapult. Nice shot the catapult. We knew the artillery wasn't going to be ideal this battle. What's the range on this thing? 50 meters? That's... No, it's effect range. What's the range? Doesn't tell me? Yeah, it's alright. What was that? Run so they don't get caught getting in formation.
Lose your head.
Fire faster. Ah, good shots. Go ahead and meet them in the field of battle. That's where they want to fight. It's where they want to fight.
Yes, yes.
That's very annoying.
Blades charged.
Oh, freeze those guys in space time. What are they gonna do about it? Just get shot up, that's what. Oh, looks like combat is going. Slow down zombies, please. Stupid rocket. Please with them. You're not shooting anything, you need to shoot things. Why aren't you attacking this thing that I need you to be attacking, please? Get in there. Get in there, ogres. This is your job. Help them out. Nope, wrong spell. That is, I'm right in that magic, I can't see anything.
I am Clan Hordes.
Looks like they're mostly just getting killed. No skirmish mode, stop. So I don't want you to be on skirmish mode. It's really obnoxious.
Warp lightning. Storm vermin. Quick head taker.
How is he not? Oh, that's a different lady. Hit these corpse carts. Quick. You need to take down these corpse carts. Let's Waldman. Get Waldman instead. Oh, you're already stuck in the battle though. We should get these blood knights. Scare them off. Enemy Lord wounded. Beautiful. Now they're all dead.
Smash kill! Counters come on! For clan!
Good job, team. Pyrrhic victory wasn't that bad. Come on. Well, we lost like a. Ooh. I hope these storm vermin aren't disbanded. Actually, is a problem. Losing storm vermin is a problem. War fire throwers we already covered. I'm not particularly attached to. Hey, Suke, how's it going? Nice to see you again. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday on our Monday Warhammer campaign, which has been moved down to weekly because it does take a long time to play. Oh, we did lose Storm Vermin. And only the Storm Vermin. Didn't lose the Warp Fire. I kind of want to fire them. Well, rip those guys. And he gets to retreat. No, he didn't retreat back to the town, so he can Lightning Strike, finish him off. How's the game? That's good. Like Warhammer 2. I mean, it's like Warhammer 1, but with my favorite faction added. Mortal Empires is ambitious, and the reason we're going to move this down to a weekly thing, this particular game, is that it's going to take so long. Like, we're on turn, I don't know what turn it is, it's like turn 200, and I feel like we're barely getting into the mid-game. So it's very ambitious. I feel like Total War is kind of saturating. Say Total War 1, and now Total War Warhammer 2 is a huge project with like hundreds of hours you can put into it. But there's also Total War Rome 2 also came out. So I feel like they're almost dividing the... There's so many Total War games, and Total War games are all individually so huge that it's like saturated with Total War games. Although I guess they need something for people that aren't into the fantasy element, because if you're not into Warhammer or you want more historical experience, then obviously fantasy battles isn't your thing. Otherwise, I've been playing Cuphead, a flawless run on Cuphead, which is a much different pace of gameplay.
Lightning conductor, charge!
I don't care about pipes of pipe. They're not that good. Alright, level up Opskiff.
Patchy fur, not trusted.
Speed for missile? I mean, that's good for our skirmishers. And for our, actually, really good for our flamers. If they're going to be in the army, might as well buff them.
It beats his mind.
Kind of a weakened army. And what does he have? He summoned, oh, he summoned a bunch more units. Undead. Alright, time to fall back again.
Declare this nest mine.
Because he just uses vampire magic to replenish his army. So now I have to retreat and lick my wounds. Let's grab. We need more halberds. Otherwise, Caracas. You don't need to do anything.
All tails are mine.
Scalpos gonna have you take over Cusbar, obviously.
Send slaves. Fight. Kill. Death frenzy.
And occupy it. Should have spent some food to
Warpstone.
get it level 2.
Go.
Good job, Scalpos. You deserve that.
Stink of command.
Yeah, you don't need this as much now. I decided we're not going to be fighting dwarves for a while. Grab some melee attack. You get more attacks, better attacks with your big ogre man.
Must spread our own corruption.
And get the growth immediately. And don't tax it. You make them mad. They don't need to be mad. We don't need to make them more mad.
Sneaky infiltrator.
And then you will be here to
Lextails.
attack and talk. Attack that garrison. Where's that army? Oh yeah, you there, sir. Your job is to march all the way down here and take those 2 towns that we should have taken a very long time ago, but we haven't really found the time to do so. And now we're almost out of money. Once we get rid of this army, that'll be solved. So we only have 853 gold to play with upkeep-wise, which is not very much at all. Especially if I want to recruit anything of significance. So, how can I have you make me money? With one thing about being surrounded by allies. You have nothing to raid. I don't want to give you more units until we get rid of this army. I can't get rid of this army until he takes over these places. I guess you can go down there to help police it. And that way I can get rid of this army more quickly after it settles down. And then you can just use global recruitment because you're going to be there for a while. I think that's all we need to do financially. Economically. Oh no, new mass needs upgraded. Altdorf, don't upgrade you too, just in case. I mean, if you need to... I want to give you the military building, might as well keep it up to date, at least slightly. Ognag, keeping an eye on these vampires. Yep, definitely decided to not betray the dwarves for much longer, and just help them properly wage war against the vampires, which means we need to, after we're done looking around, so you need to have a job to do. Pretty sure Scout Post and the other assassin can take care of Necrarchs okay, which means you need to head north towards the vampires and help out up there in Fektik. And not objectives, diplomacy with the dwarves. Cancel cancel that war coordination target. Do something more useful. You don't want to be running off in the middle of nowhere. I've decided not to manipulate you in such a fashion. Enter. Oh, I'm glad I downloaded the faster turns mod. Because it does feel a little bit faster. Not like a ton faster. Maybe like 20% faster. But with how long the turns become, that seems amazing. He has like 4, excuse me? How many dragons does he have in that army? That's way too many dragons. And he's coming down to attack me. Alright. Yep, glad I decided to devote all my forces to fighting off the vampires. They're much more of a plague than the dwarves can be. We're on good terms with the dwarves. We do need to kill them eventually, but that could be in like 2 years. Real time, because that's how long approximately this campaign may take.
Nasty thing.
Are you trying to make peace? No, dude, you just need to... Ooh, offer me a lot of money for it, though. But I need you dead. I just want you dead and gone. So no. I want your land and your money, and it's nice that you're also at war with the dwarves, but now I'm starting to realize that the vampires are even more of a threat. Like, the dwarves might not actually be able to hold, which on the one hand kills the dwarves, but also means we're entirely exposed to the vampires, and that may not be a good situation for us to be in. Get some Skaven corruption building up. Stop getting bloodlust, everyone. Ah, the vampires. Bonuses for rat ogres. I mean, it'll be a fast research, and we do have some rat ogres. What else? Assassinations. We have enough assassination. We're not using death runners. Storm Vermin is great. Unit experience for them isn't too bad. I'm trying not to recruit too many of them yet. Ammunition for the Globadiers and upkeep for Globadiers is not terrible. Bonus damage for the artillery is not terrible. More artillery bonuses. Also not terrible. Casualty replenishment rate plus 10% though is great. And tax rate plus 5 and growth is also really, really good. Was that 5% weapon strength for red ogres? They do get a 15 charge bonus, which is good. Because that's kind of what their whole point is, just to charge in and cause some shock. But the sooner I get these, the better. And these are really good. 5% cash or 10% casualty. And extra recruitment. I think we want... I mean, we're already doing a good job growth. We are having new places that come on. Let's take the money and the growth. Our like, Queek is our main combat force, and he gives enough casualty replenishment bonuses as it is. So that's 15 turns. That's going to happen approximately never. It's going to be so long. 15 turns is such a long time.
Hooded one watches me.
And you're fine just to attack. Although you have some damage units. You're a big boy, you'll be okay.
Stop, stop! Die, die!
Also, undead garrisons tend to be very weak. So just occupy this one.
My musk on all loot! Incubators too strong?
Are you immortal yet? No, you need one more turn to become immortal. Greater effect, same effect duration. All that is less miscast chance. Although it's unlikely to happen because you're mounted, and you usually get miscasts from being knocked down. Start harassing them, maybe change their mind from doing stuff. Metastone, you have your orders. And Puritz, you also have your orders. Just go be a police force for a short period of time. And then you can recruit down there, and then we have you dig through the mountains, pop out over here. I guess you have to walk. You have to walk a really far away no matter what. But you can utilize both local and... No, you can only utilize global down there. And that takes a really long time. I guess I can have him walk up and recruit as he walks. It's not that big of a deal. He can do that. Still takes him a long time to get him. It's gonna be a long time before he sees any action. That's what I'm getting to. And Queek, you're still recruiting and recovering. Oh, did he take? Oh, he took Majorca. He took Majorca back. I don't need to worry about it anymore. How much time did each turn take? Or how much time am I saving between turns? You can see how much time each turn takes. But yeah, I did. How much time? I'll estimate once I get back to my turn. I can see what turn we are on. But the early turns are much faster than the later turns. And there are some turns where you don't do anything, and then some turns where you fight like multiple battles that take... So you could have one turn that lasts, maybe you have a couple battles that last 30 minutes, or even longer than that, depending on how long the battles are. It could be like an hour for one turn with multiple battles, or you could have turns that take 2 minutes, as you just do some maintenance and end your turn. Most turns would probably be, let's say I'm planning, building some structures, recruiting units, moving armies. Most turns would be at least a few minutes. Would be like a lot of turns, 5-ish minutes, if that, maybe 3 minutes. Let me just go around clicking things, make sure everything's working. Some turns a little bit longer, may have a small battle, so maybe like 10% of turns are closer to like 10 minutes. And then 3% of the turns have been huge battles that take a long time. So we're about to see what turn we're on. And how long this campaign has been going. We're on turn 206. And we have to Rage Schwarzstaff and not too worried about that. So turn 206. And this is the entire map. And our activity has been in this little box for 200 turns. We had, I guess we can expand that because we've been up here as well. So it's been like about a quarter of the map we've been influencing. Over the scale of 200 turns. And the turns get longer, especially as the enemies, because now the enemies are more consolidated, so their armies are much larger, they're very high tier armies, the battles become much more epic, and with the more armies they have, they become more frequent, so the turns are actually just going to get even longer. I want you to have babysitting? Yes, have some babysitting. And extra strong walls. You're fine. You don't need anything done. You two need to keep walking down here. I suppose I could have, with Pustich down here, right behind him, I could have one officer settle each, and then hot fire Metastone. That'll give us a lot of our upkeep back. We're losing a lot of income just having that guy sitting around. Boogar is our next target.
Of betrayal strong. Secret kill.
Any armies up here? Nope. And if we get Necrarchs down to one province, I'm gonna be very happy.
Mighty am I.
And then we can finish them off. And I'll probably not even take Black Pyramid and let the dwarves take that to complete a province, so I don't have a random settlement sitting around. Oh, Nick, yeah, keep an eye on the vampires. It's your job. Settlement upgrades, I don't think we have anything important to build. Oh no, Temple Skulls. Get it ranked up, that's very important. Thank you for reminding me, game. And that... What time is it? About time to go. Looks like that's going to be our last turn we have time for. So we'll see what happens. See if there's anything important we need to do that I don't want to forget. I want to extend for another turn. But it seems like we'll be wrapping up here. The rest of this week I'll be finishing up the Cuphead Flawless run, which is going pretty well. I'm pretty confident we'll be able to finish it this week. Especially at the rate we've been going. We're having like 3 bosses a day, which is better than I expected. I guess because I was already beat them on Expert. So doing them on Flawless Expert, it just, I need to... Oh, hi! You must have been in ambush. Oh, is he going to siege me? Oh, man. That's alright, we can assassinate him. I think we can lightning strike out of a ambush, or out of a siege, if his friend comes. Yeah, stance ambush, I didn't see that, I was paying attention. So I didn't see that army disappeared into thin air. Annoying. We should be able to win that siege with the garrison at Altdorf, though. Especially if our assassin can make it down to assist. Not that big of a deal. We are down a unit. We are down that unit of Stormvermin. But we're also defending, and we have the garrison forces, so we should be okay. Don't try to assassinate me, rude. Let's take a look at Hamlin Hoft Anderson's army. Make sure I'm not gonna be absolutely destroyed. If it's that like 5 dragon army though, that could be scary. That might be like a real problem. Everyone's getting bloodlust off the vampires, and I hate it. All right, what's your army? Come on. You're no, you're easy. Yeah, whatever. I mean, that's a lot of cav. It's just mostly big units in Cav. That's why we have Storm Ribbon.
What?
Looks like I'm not gonna be able to finish recruiting that yet. We can sally out though. What's the... We have a 10 garrison, probably real trash units. Oh yeah, easy battle. No problem. Don't even worry about it at all. But that'll be next time. For now, thanks for watching the VOD. Leave a like, follow, subscribe. On Twitch, Twitter, all you guys know the deal. And if you're watching live, I love you and you're beautiful. I'll see you later. Good night.